We thought it was done. Just when we thought enough records were broken for the day. Not only does USA get record-breaking viewership and ratings, CBS, come on down. We're going to break some records for you and raise your viewership ratings as well as only the GOAT, Caitlin Clark, can do. CBS receiving their highest rated WNBA game throughout the entire.
The executive boardrooms at the WNBA headquarters have just reached their lowest point, and the whole sports media infrastructure is in a state of emergency tonight. In a surprising action that no one in New York expected, global basketball legend Caitlin Clark formally rejected the league with harshness and coldness, generating the most embarrassing business panic in modern women's sports history and completely neglecting the All-Star three-point showdown by automatically scheduling her for primetime. Television producers and league officials thought they might be able to save their dwindling summer ratings. But Clark shut the door in their faces. The Crown Jewel Showcase event hosted by the WNBA has officially become a full-fledged clown show. To understand why network executives are experiencing total meltdowns behind closed doors, it is necessary to look at the manufactured PR games and selective invite politics that initially sparked this crisis. While Clark was busy attracting almost 3 million viewers on national television and shattering network ratings records for broadcasts, league administrators were busy behind the scenes making confusing administrative decisions. Fans were incensed when Sophie Cunningham, their favorite sharpshooter who has been lighting up the floor with high-volume shooting, was completely disregarded and turned down for an invitation. The league disregarded the player's true qualities and the fans in favor of relying only on Clark's star power to carry their entire show. Caitlin Clark, though, was able to recognize the business trap. Instead of letting corporate suits use her image as a cheap advertising gimmick while disregarding her coworkers, Clark drew an uncompromising line in the sand by declining the invitation to the three-point challenge. She eliminated the league's primary draw in a single move. As soon as word got out that Clark was out, the entire event descended into total anarchy. Senior producers were in total panic as they struggled to figure out how to sell a huge event that had suddenly lost its largest attraction on the planet. Corporate sponsors began sending out emergency emails and ticket resale markets crumbled.
Led up to this, Indiana Fever players have not been getting the right calls. Players have been getting, might as well say, assaulted on the basketball court, and different various things has been happening. So if you guys have not heard the news, the WNBA made an announcement that the three-point contest, and they listed several people that will be taking part in the three-point contest. And with that being said, Caitlin Clark has declined to take part in it. Now, some people mad, some people ain't. But me, I definitely get why she declined. So Alexa Phillip, who was the one who kind of broke this story about an hour ago, that the three-point contest has been listed. And let's pull it up right now. Alexa Philippou here. Instead of Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caleb McBride were invited to participate in the three-point contest, but declined.
The broadcast partners of the league will be severely impacted financially. Major networks had already purchased costly ad slots, clearly believing that Clark's participation would guarantee historically high audience statistics. But without her beyond the three-point arc, those multi-million-dollar broadcast projections were instantly ruined. Networks were now forced to confront a harsh, unavoidable reality after allowing talking heads to downplay Clark's generational impact for months. She doesn't need the league's created platforms. In today's sports culture, she is essential to the league's platform's continued relevance. The three-point contest's entire setup became instantly apparent as the chaotic mess it truly is when Clark isn't on the court. Mainstream sports commentators who frequently endorse front office decisions were forced to sit live on television and admit that the event had turned into a complete embarrassment. Widespread boycott efforts were initiated by social media users.
1.4 million viewers, up 172% versus last season's average WNBA cable viewership. Caitlin Clark up 172%. And y'all want to keep running around pretending like this person's the face, that person's the face. How ironic is it? Like the highest 4 or 5 viewed games all season is all involving Caitlin Clark. Respect the handle. Read it and weep. It's only one face. That don't mean there are not other great players, fantastic players that I love watching. It's only one face. Respectfully. Caitlin Clark absolutely shutting it down. Look at the people. Only the queen can provide those kind of numbers. The face of the league, Jamel Hill. Caitlin is the face of the league. Now you know. Wow. Record WNBA TV game. It's another game where the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, played. No surprise. Okay. Caitlin Clark absolutely shutting down the viewership. Here it says player of the week.
They sent millions of angry comments to the league's official accounts and pledged to turn off their televisions during the event. The message from the audience was clear, concise, and loud. As corporate gatekeepers disregarded genuine merit in favor of taking advantage of superstar talent, sports fans refused to watch. The fallout among player circles has led to an unprecedented level of locker room solidarity against league brass. Superstars like Clark rejected to play in the league's administrative games, while celebrities like Sophie Cunningham publicly criticized the odd invite criteria, shocking the players' union. It has been completely refuted that gamers will dutifully wait in line for business meetings. Athletes are realizing their power when they band together to oppose tone-deaf business decisions that put cheap ratings ahead of fairness and authenticity.
Biggest miss of them all, the viral sensation, the second biggest name in the WNBA, the point princess herself, Sophie Cunningham, who's among the top 5 in three-point percentage from three-point range. Sophie Cunningham doesn't even get an invite to the three-point contest? Interesting. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. 2026 three-point participants: Ryan Howard, Marina Mabrey, AZ Fudd, Bridget Carlton, Natisha Heidemann, and Janelle Salute. As KC at Behind the Line would say, who, and who? Ryan Howard, Marina Mabrey, AZ. There's like no actual superstar name in this bunch. The biggest name in this bunch is probably AZ Fudd, and she's the biggest name not because of her game. She's the biggest name because of her girlfriend, Paige Beckers. Now I'm just going to...
Behind the closed doors of television networks, high-level meetings are becoming dominated by chaotic blame games. Executive producers are hastily reorganizing their whole roster, fully aware that All-Star Weekend's audience numbers will be far lower than those of Clark's regular season broadcasts. How can you offer a contest to prime-time sponsors when your main attraction departs and the audience is actively boycotting the show? The corporate machine is discovering the hard way that generating excitement requires genuine player buy-in. This disagreement highlights a big, irreversible shift in today's media landscape. For many years, traditional sports leagues had total control over their athletes, deciding who was in the spotlight and who wasn't. But real star power now directly belongs to the individual. The basis of Caitlin Clark's captivating power and record-breaking performances is authentic quality.
Networks, but y'all trying to say somebody else is the face of the league. Cut it out. Cut it out. Only Caitlin Clark can do this. Now, we chug along. Here it says Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, Kayla McBride were all reportedly invited to participate in the WNBA three-point contest, but declined. And you know what I say? Stick it to him, Caitlin. I think Caitlin is entering her I don't give a damn era, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. She's entering that I don't give a damn era because she finally realized she woke up and smelled the coffee. Caitlin, there's nothing you can do to get these jealous, hating, envious people to like you. You giving them the highest view ratings for a WNBA three-point shootout, raising the bar. You getting them multi-million-dollar contracts. You getting them all PJ. They still don't like you. They are jealous. They are haters. They despise you. You don't need to run around trying to please them anymore. You don't need to run around trying to help them anymore. Give them the middle finger and do your thing on the basketball court. Damn them. You've done enough, and they've been very...
And a long-lasting relationship with millions of devoted followers. She takes the entire audience with her when she decides not to participate, leaving corporate committees empty-handed. The gatekeepers in the sports media who tried to downplay Clark's remarkable financial impact are now reaping a substantial share of the meager rewards. For months, television commentators claimed that the league's sudden surge in popularity was equally distributed throughout all markets. But this boycott completely refuted that notion soon as Clark opted out. Every sponsor, executive, and casual observer watching the fallout became acutely aware of the distinction between real cultural phenomenon status and manufactured hype.